you to India-Japan Partnership Tottori Prefecture. While we wait for our chief guest to arrive, I would like to request you to kindly switch off your mobile phones or set them onto the silent mode. Thank you for your cooperation. インド大使館へ皆様ようこそお越しくださいました。チーフゲストの到着を待つ間に皆様に一点お願いがございます。
This is the house management. You should please turn your mobiles into the manner modes, please, so that there will be no disturbances there. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please have a seat. Our chief guests are arriving. ご来場の皆様、恐れ入ります。お席にご着席願えますでしょうか。皆様、どうぞご着席ください。前の方のお席が空いております。どうぞ皆様、前方のお席の方にご着席ください。The seats in the front are available for you. Please take a seat in the front seat. 皆様どうぞ前の方のお席が空いております。前の方のお席にご着席ください。前の方のお席が空いております。どうぞ前の方のお席にご着席ください。Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to India-Japan Partnership Tottori Prefecture. Today, we will seek for opportunities in promoting the regional relationship between India and Japan. To begin the program, I would like to play a short promotional video on India. Please pay attention to the screen. your kind attention. Before we move on to the seminar, I would like to invite dignitaries for a group photo. May I request His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, the Ambassador of India to Japan, His Excellency Mr. Shinji Hirai, the Governor of Tottori Prefecture, His Excellency Mr. Shunji Fukuta, Chairman of the Tottori Prefecture Assembly, His Excellency Mr. Ryuji Shimatani, Chairman of the India-Japan Friendship Association in Tottori Prefecture Assembly, Ms. Akiko Okumura, Executive Vice President JETRO, and Mr. Madhu Sudan, Deputy Chief of Mission, the Embassy of India, Tokyo, to come up to the stage.
One, two, three. One more time. One, two, three.
Thank you. Now, I would like to request His Excellency, Mr. C.B. George, the Ambassador of India to Japan, to say a few words of welcome.
Your Excellencies, the Governor of Tottori Prefecture, His Excellency Mr. Shinji Hirai, Chairman of Tottori Prefecture Assembly, His Excellency Mr. Shunji Fukuta, His Excellency Mr. Yuji Shimatani, Chairman of Tottori Prefecture Assembly, India-Japan Friendship Association, my Deputy Chief of Mission, Sri R. Mathusudan, Executive Vice President of JETRO, Madam Akiko Okumura-san, yes, Mr. Srimati Anu Garg, Development Commissioner, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Odisha, Professor S. Balram, CEO of TMID, Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute of Medical Sciences, Ms. Mayo, the Tottori Prefecture Tourism Ambassador. Where is she? Yes, she's here. Okay. Mr. Taichi Tanaka, Ippo Lab LCC Representative Staff Member, Ms. Suchada Yuji, Vice President, Invest India, Mr. Shuko Othani, Othani Shuzo Company Limited President, Ms. Mika Ioka, Founder and CEO of Mika Sake Global, speakers from companies from Tottori who will be making presentations, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome and a good afternoon to each one of you. It's a great honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the celebration of Tottori Day here at the Embassy of India in Tokyo. I welcome His Excellency, the Governor, who has found time despite his very busy schedule to visit us today and be part of the celebrations today. The idea for this event was first discussed during my visit to Tottori last year in my meeting with His Excellency, the Governor. I would like to sincerely thank him for his effort in building a partnership with India. So I welcome you, Excellency. Tottori is truly unique. It represents the best of Japan's harmony with nature, innovation, and cultural heritage. Where else can you find coral reefs, sand dunes, camels, and a majestic Mount Daisen, often called the second Mount Fuji, all in one prefecture? Today, as we celebrate the growing bond between Tottori and India, we are not just acknowledging ties between a region and a nation. We are celebrating a friendship rooted in shared values, mutual respect, and a common vision for the future. As the ambassador of India to Japan, I have had the rare privilege of visiting all 47 prefectures of this beautiful country. In each, I have engaged deeply with the prefecture leadership, universities, and Friends of India. This prefecture level engagement reflects the strength of our bilateral relations. The recent meeting between governors of Japanese prefectures and Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, during his recent visit to Japan is a powerful testament to the growing importance of prefecture level collaboration between Indian states and Japanese prefectures. I thank His Excellency Governor Hirai for traveling all the way from Tottori on very short notice for that meeting. It reflects his personal commitment and the strength of this unique relationship. Tottori, while being Japan's less populous prefecture, stands tall in its commitment to sustainability, innovation, and community engagement. These are ideals that resonate strongly with India as we strive toward inclusive growth, digital transformation, and sustainable development. From culture and education to economy and technology, the scope of collaboration is vast. In recent years, the India-Japan Special Strategic and Global Partnership have expanded rapidly, encompassing key areas such as digital technology, space, defense, climate resilience, clean energy, and beyond. But the real strength of this partnership lies in how local stories and regional connections like Tottori, India, gave life to our shared goals. This is clearly reflected in today's event, with booths set up by Japanese companies showcasing their products and services, and presentations from Indian stakeholders highlighting areas for potential collaboration. These are not abstract ideas, they are practical pathways to mutual growth. Today I'm told about the Shinkansen pair, which is, I'm told, is very popular in Japan. I look forward to having that in India too. Looking ahead, I envision a stronger Tottori-India partnership where Tottori-based companies explore opportunities in India's vast and dynamic market. Indian startups and researchers collaborate with institutions in Tottori on cutting-edge innovations, and our young people engage in educational and cultural exchanges, sharing language, creativity, and ideas to build a better connected world. Dear friends, this year we are also celebrating India-Japan Year of Science, Technology, and Innovation Exchange. I believe Tottori Prefecture has immense potential to accelerate collaboration with India in a variety of STI areas, from smart agriculture to clean energy and advanced manufacturing. Let me emphasize, partnerships like this are not built overnight. They are built with trust, sustained effort, open hearts, and a genuine desire to learn from one another. I want to sincerely thank the government of the Tottori Prefecture, its people, and all our Indian stakeholders for their continued commitment to nurturing this relationship. Also, special thanks to Chairman of Prefecture Assembly and the Chairman of India Tottori Friendship Group in nurturing this relationship. Let me carry this momentum forward. The possibilities are truly endless. Before I close, I want to share a personal moment that touched me deeply. During my first visit to Tottori, I was warmly welcomed with a banner in Hindi saying, "Tottori Prefecture mein aapka swagat hai." Welcome to Tottori Prefecture. Excellency, thank you very much. We really appreciate your effort in building this relationship. Once again, I welcome each one of you to this gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to request His Excellency Shinji Hirai, the Governor of Tottori Prefecture, to address the gathering.
His Excellency Ambassador C.B. George and Deputy Chief of Mission Sudan, and Panwa, Councillor Panwa, and all the staff members of Indian embassies. We would like to thank you all. Thank you so much. And distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for us to begin the new relationship between India and Japan. 今日こうして、インドと、鳥取県との間
So between India and the Tottori prefecture, we are building a new relation. I appreciate that effort. So we welcomed Ms. Okumura from Jetaro and from Tottori prefecture. So we have a prefectural assembly chairman and the head of the association for the partnership. So we have the big delegation with more than 10 people from the assembly. Also, the presidents Otani, Mihara, Hatano are coming to build relations with India. So they are participating in this event as well. I feel thankful. So between India and Tottori, we'll be building relations. It's all thanks to your effort. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude. So Katsuta Sensei is visiting us as well at the embassy, and also there are related parties from the Japan-India Relationship Association. Having said that, we are still new, and we have with His Excellency Mr. C.B. George. I had a conversation. He has a high expectation for a new era of relations. That is one of our topics just the other day. Well, thanks to the effort by His Excellency Mr. Shiba George. Well, we were able to have a conversation with the Prime Minister Ishiba. Well, just yesterday, I met with him at the Prime Minister's office. He was talking about Ambassador George, and also Murai, Governor of Miyagi, was there as well. And by Shinkansen, we went to visit the Sendai Miyagi Prefecture. So the ambassador mentioned the agenda for activities between the two countries. One is the human relations exchanges from Kerala. Engineers are visiting in Japan. That there are two ladies with us today, and also in the area of trade. So we have Otani Brewery and the other breweries are participating in today's event. So in Mumbai and other areas, we are developing relations. Tottori companies have entered into the Indian market, and it is necessary to deepen this effort. Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Ishiba made a promise for that. And at Imperial Hotel, we welcomed Prime Minister Modi for the first time. There was a conversation between a Prime Minister of India and also the group of governors. I wanted to make an appeal for Tottori. So green and white, those are colors of India flags. So with this clothes, I met Prime Minister Modi, and I told Prime Minister Modi, so my clothes is based on the Indian flag colors, and he was impressed. And the other governors were saying, "Oh, I made a funny joke again." So there was such an opportunity back then. So Prime Minister Modi told us governors, so please consider conclusion of sister cities with India. And Mr. Modi was a governor of Gujarat province, and he's been visiting Japan in the governor position as well. So under the unstable international situation, should we just rely on the superpower of the United States? So at this moment, so the most populous country, India, and Tottori Prefecture can explore possibilities to deepen relations. At the assembly, we had a delegation visiting India, and also we visited the province of Orissa. So we visited the province as well for the possibility of human resource exchanges. So Tottori wants to be the one of the first prefectures that conclude official relations with India and the provinces. For that end, we'd like to get the support from His Excellency Mr. C.B. George. I have a request to you. So tomorrow, His Excellency Mr. C.B. George is going back to India despite of his busy schedule. He found a time for our prefecture, Tottori. I feel deeply thankful. So together with us, well, Mr. Shibi will be a deputy foreign affair minister. So it will be a great promotion for his career. So I'd like to celebrate this moment with you.
His Excellency Ambassador C.B. George for his promotion to Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs. Thank you. Thank you all. Daniel.
Thank you, Mr. Hirai. Next, I would like to request His Excellency Mr. Shunji Fukuda to say a few words of greeting. 福田議長、よろしくお願いいたします。
皆さん、こんにちは。鳥取県議会議長。
I am Shunji Fukuda, the chairman of Tottori Prefectural Assembly. I'd like to introduce myself before becoming a parliamentary member. Well, just the other day, on August 29th, there was a summit meeting between Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Ishiba. I served as a secretary for Mr. Ishiba before. And the northern part of the India, I heard torrential rain. There was a big disaster. Some lost lives. I'd like to extend my deep condolence to them and affected people, hoping for early recovery. So together with the Embassy of India and Tottori, we are holding a Tottori Day. I like to celebrate at this moment, and I appreciate the invite to this special event. As Governor Hirai mentioned, unfortunately, His Excellency Mr. C.B. George is departing and going back to India for His Excellency. So not only becoming a bridge between Japan and India, he served as a bridge between India and Tottori. I'm deeply thankful for his effort and I respect for his activities. So we like to deepen relations between the two countries based on the future-oriented mind. So it will lead to international peace and also economic development. On behalf the occasion of Tottori Day, I hope that this partnership will evolve furthermore. It was quick, but I'd like to conclude my remark for congratulations.
you, sir. I now request Ms. Akiko Okumura, Executive Vice President, JETRO, to address the gathering.
His Excellency Mr. Chibi George, Ambassador of India to Japan, 鳥取県知事平井真二様、鳥取県議会議長福田俊二様、
And the chairman of the Tottori Prefecture Assembly, Mr. Shunji Fukuda, and distinguished speakers and participants. My name is Okumura, Executive Vice President of JETRO. It is my great honor to extend my greetings on the occasion of Tottori Day, jointly hosted by the Embassy of India and Tottori Prefecture. First of all, at the end of August, Prime Minister Modi visited Japan, during which a number of important agreements were conducted. This included human resource exchange between the two countries, cooperation in the field of economic security, and the promotion of further Japanese investment in India. I'm confident that our bilateral relations will deepen further. At the India-Japan Economic Forum, co-hosted by the Embassy of India, JETRO, and Japanese business associations, as many as 170 MOUs were showcased, making the event a great success. India is drawing global attention thanks to its robust economy and the world's largest population. The share of middle-income households with an annual income of above $15K was less than 10% in 2020, but is expected to rise to around 40% by 2030. This means India will become the world's largest consumer market. According to JETRO surveys, over 80% of Japanese companies already operating in India plan to expand their business. This shows the strong momentum of Japanese businesses toward India. In addition to this economic background, India is also one of the countries attracting the highest level of attention in Japan, but in the public and private sectors, against the backdrop of heightened geopolitical risks and tensions. Now, Tottori Prefecture and India, this is a Tottori Day. Let me just talk about it. With regards to Tottori's relationship with India, last year, a Tottori Prefecture Assembly delegation visited India, including visits to JETRO, a Mumbai office. And this year, the India-Tottori Friendship Parliamentary League was established as well. With the support of Sun in India Association, cultural and economic exchanges with India have been promoted. In October, Tottori Prefecture and local companies will participate in Japan Mela, which Mela means festival, which will be held in Kerala in India. Looking at the ties between Tottori-based companies and India, we see increasing interest in highly skilled foreign professionals. For example, Toa Software in Yonago hired 2 Indian IT engineers for the first time in 2021 with JETRO's support, and has since expanded its recruitment of Indian talent, who are now playing active roles in IT and AI engineering. Efforts by Tottori companies to expand sales channels in India are also progressing. In 2021, a group of local sake breweries established the Team Tottori in the Export Brewers Association, which has led to the continuous export of Tottori sake to India. Beyond the alcoholic beverages, JETRO has been working with Tottori Prefecture in the food sector as well. Later this month, in late September, we will invite 2 food buyers from Delhi and Mumbai to Kurayoshi City, Tottori, to hold business meetings with local companies. As ties between Tottori and India continue to deepen, JETRO is committed to contributing further to strengthening these relations. In India, by the way, JETRO operates 5 offices: New Delhi, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Bengaluru, and Chennai. It is quite rare for us to maintain as many as 5 offices in a single country. In fact, number of business inquiries from Japanese companies has been steadily increasing year after year, reflecting growing interest in India. JETRO has also an office in Tottori, and today its director, Mr. Kobayashi, is also with us. I'd like to introduce Mr. Kobayashi to you all here. I encourage you to make full use of JETRO Tottori as a resource and further expand two-way business between Tottori and India. In closing, I sincerely hope that the relationship between Japan and India, and between India and Tottori Prefecture, will develop even further in the years ahead. We're very happy to spend the day or last day with His Excellency C.B. George today. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Mr. Okumura. We have regretful announcement to make. At this point, Governor Hirai has to leave for another official engagement. Thank you, Governor Hirai, for gracing today's seminar. Now, we are going to play the promotional video which shows attractive features of Tottori Prefecture. Please pay attention to the screen.
The nature of Tottori is beautiful. Just drive the car for a few hours. You may come across a magnificent view that makes you lose words. When you put yourself in nature, enrich your heart. When you listen to nature, feel the joy of living. More majestic and a place blessed with nature. This is my hometown. Things change, but there are things that never change. Enjoying the changes. I have traveled to Tottori and will continue. This is my hometown.
Thank you for your kind attention. Now we have the tourism ambassador of Tottori Prefecture, Miss Mayo, to give presentation. Miss Mayo, please come to the stage.
answering which is appropriate. I'd like to speak in Japanese. So I was appointed to Tottori Prefecture Tourism Ambassador. So my real name is Mayo, and I use YouTube official name Mayo Japan. This is my Mayo Japan.
大学でヒンディー語専攻をしていたので、ヒンディー
So I was selecting Hindi as a major at the university, and 2 months ago I moved to Mumbai in India, and when there are jobs to do, I come to Japan.
ことで、鳥取により多くのインド人観光客を
So we'd like to welcome more Indian tourists to Tottori. That is the aim of my activities. I'm not really from Tottori. I'm from Fukuoka in Kyushu. So I visited Tottori when I was a university student. I found the prefecture very attractive. But actually, there are many things that I didn't know. And since I became the ambassador of tourism, I am learning more about Tottori. I like to communicate those attractive points to people in India. About 1 year ago, I went to Tottori to officially videotape the prefecture, and the video is communicated in Hindi on my YouTube channel. So I like to play this video on this occasion. I just got the remote control. Please enjoy.
ハムジャパン鳥取県
ऑफिशियल एम्बेसडर बन गए हैं। टोट्टोरी जापान के 47 प्रीफेक्चर्स में से सबसे कम जनसंख्या होने की वजह से मशहूर है और वहाँ पे अति सुंदर प्रकृति, स्वादिष्ट खाना और मजेदार एक्टिविटीज भी हैं। आपको जिंदगी में एक बार तो टोट्टोरी आना ही चाहिए। इस वीडियो में टोट्टोरी के 4 दिन की यात्रा दिखाऊंगी और आपको कन्विंस करूंगी कि टोट्टोरी देखने योग्य जगह है। तो शुरू करें। टोक्यो से टोट्टोरी तक हवाई जहाज से बस 1 घंटे का रास्ता है। पहुंच गए टोट्टोरी। राक्षस के स्वर्ग बगीचा। तो ये कितरो नामक एनिमेशन है और इसका ओसर यहाँ से है, ठीक है। नमस्ते। ये गेटा नामक जापानी पारंपरिक चप्पल है। ये जो कितरो नामक एनिमे कैरेक्टर पहनता है उसी चप्पल का स्टाइल है। चलना बहुत मुश्किल है। लंच के लिए हम आ गए हैं बिल्ट कॉन्वेयर सुशी। टोट्टोरी के पास बहुत साफ समुद्र है, इसलिए बहुत ताजा और स्वादिष्ट सी फूड मिलता है। हाय, मैं आ गई हूँ फ्लावर पार्क। टोट्टोरी फ्लावर पार्क जापान के सबसे बड़े फ्लावर पार्क्स में से एक है। और इस बगीचे का सबसे बढ़िया बात यह है कि यहाँ से फुजी-सान देख सकते हैं। आपने विश्वास किया मेरी बात? नहीं, एक्चुअली मैंने झूठ बोला है। इस पीछे का पर्वत जो है दाइसेन नामक पर्वत है, फुजी-सान नहीं है, लेकिन फुजी-सान जैसा दिखता है ना। ये पर्वत क्लाइंब भी कर सकते हैं और यहाँ इतना सुंदर है कि रील्स और म्यूजिकあ、大丈夫かな。一旦すいません、これ途中から再生することとかってできますか。
In the middle of the video.
नमस्ते, मेरे चैनल में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। मेरा नाम है हम जापान टोट्टोरी के ऑफिशियल एम्बेसडर
いただいて大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。
Now it's okay.
後で動画を別に
Later on,
別のファイルで
since there is a file of a video clip, so can you look for the video clip later on? Well, anyway, so in Hindi, I created such a video clip, and I got a lot of reactions from people in India. So the first one is a spectacular and a memorable place. So as images, Tottori has beautiful places to see. And the second, well, I found it quite interesting. It is like a heaven.
Very nice to meditate in such a place. ということで、 瞑想するのに最適な場所だねってい
So
う。
the Tottori prefecture must be a very nice place to meditate. So people in India love nature. So Tottori has a diverse and rich in nature, and as a destination, Tottori will be a very good place. And the third comment, Tottori is the birthplace of a famous manga writer, Mr. Gosho Aoyama, the creator of Detective Conan. So there are many places to visit for the fans. In India, there is the anime series of Conan in Hindi that is becoming more popular. So there are many people who want to visit places based on the anime. And the last one, and Tottori is Japan's hidden treasure. And looking at the beautiful places of Tottori, so many people want to go visit the prefecture. I'm not from Tottori, but I feel true that after being appointed as the tourism ambassador, up to that point, Tottori's image was only about the sand dune, but there are much more, like the beautiful blue of the ocean. The blue and the clear ocean is something I started to find after I visited the prefecture. So just to go in there, and I want people to see real beauty of the prefecture. I think the video explained a bit of the attractive points of Tottori. As a YouTuber, I would like to continue to introduce attractions of Tottori. I just cut them out from the video clip. In the middle, there is a photo which is very impactful. I was so much impressed as an ambassador. I mentioned that there is a sand view and the sea and mountains. It is the attractive point of Tottori. Everything is in the prefecture. So when it comes to Tottori, well, when we welcome international tourists, they go through Tokyo, Osaka, Hiroshima. In the textbook of schools, there is some explanation of Hiroshima. So people in India is interested in going to Hiroshima. So considering that, so I think people can come up with this kind of itinerary. So from Osaka, Tottori to Hiroshima, there are bus tours. It's 2.5 hours from Osaka to Tottori, and Tottori to Hiroshima, it takes 3 hours. I think this is the golden route for tourists. The video explained this idea, and I think it works. So there are so many bus tours. I think it works. So it is a hidden paradise. So this is the main point I am pushing for. So I like to try to play my video clip again. How many minutes I can use? Just a little bit left in the video clip. Can you continue to play? So a YouTuber's name is Mayo Japan. That's my official YouTube channel name. So please search using the name. Just one proposal for you. Can you try? Okay, please go ahead.
大丈夫です。10分だったから、もしかしたらあれかもしれない。そう、じゃあちょっとそれまで
話してます。
While waiting, I'd like to continue to talk. There are many vegetarians in India. Having said that, I found that the vegan restaurants in Tottori available, but for international tourists, it might be challenging to find such a restaurant. So I'd like to communicate where to find.
कोशिश करने वालों की कद
なかなか後半だけっていうのはね、難しい。
की साकी सैंड ड्यून गो
海と梨のシーンをちょっと
So this is from the summertime.
もうちょっと後半飛べますね。うわー、見て見て。मैंने घर दिखाया है।
अब मैं आ गई हूँ द सैंड म्यूजियम। देखिए ना, इतनी बड़ी इमारत भी बन चुकी है। इस साल फ्रांस से संबंधित इमारतें और ऐतिहासिक चीजों को सैंड से बनाया गया है।
You stop there.
ज्यादा इंडियन टूरिस्ट आ जाएंगे और एक दिन भारत के ऊपर ये सब बनाया जाएगा। जुटेन हम क्रूजिंग के लिए निकले।
音量下げてもらってもいいですか。
鳥取メンバー
And can you turn down the volume?
リハの時間がなかった。鳥取में गर्मियों में स्नोकेलिंग भी कर सकते हैं, सर्दी में स्कीइंग भी कर सकते हैं। कभी भी鳥取आइए, आप पूरी तरह से एंजॉय कर सकते हैं।鳥取में लास्ट एक्टिविटी है
そうですね。大使もメンションされていた。
As the ambassador mentioned,
बहुत मशहूर है। आराम से मायो, आराम से। कौन सा वाला मीठा होगा, ये सोचना बहुत मुश्किल था। जिंदगी जैसा है ना, देखने से नहीं पता चलता है, बस ट्राई करके देखना है तो पता चलेगा। नहीं नहीं नहीं, छिलका तो निकालना है। इत्तादाकिमास। बहुत मीठा है।
はい、ということで、今のが、
Wow.
本当は15分、20分ぐらいの動
so
画
the
の
video
だったん
clip
ですけど、
is 15 to 20 minutes long, though.
美術館であったと思うんです
So
けど、
there is a
私が行った
museum
時は
of
フラ
a
ンス編だったん
sand.
ですよね。
So it was a
実はちょっと前に
front
アジア編っていうので、インド
themed.
も若
So
干
there
入
was
ってい
the
て、ガンジー
agent
さんの
themed
姿とか
appeared
あっ
as
たんで
well.
すけど、
There was a
こうやって
Gandhi,
ま
a
あ大使館
sculpture
で鳥取
created
イベン
with
トを
a
やる
sand.
っていう感じなので、今後
So going
イン
forward,
ド編っ
as
ていうの
there
が
is
あってもいいんじゃないかなっていうのを一つ思ってます。
an
で、さっ
event
きも
being
大使がおっ
held
しゃって
at
いた
the
梨、新幹線の梨があ
ambassador.
るっていうこと
So I
でですね、
think
それを
that
押し出して
Tottori
行こうっていう
can
話もあっ
be
たんですけど、インドの
and
方
sorry,
は
India
レジ
can
が
be
多
a
くて、
theme for the
梨とか
museum.
自
And
然の果物と
Mr.
かの
Ambassador
方が
mentioned
PR しやすい
pears.
か
I
なと思
think
うので、
the
梨も
food
PR をしよ
can
う
be
かな
one of the attractive
って思
points
い
that
ました。
Tottori
っていうような感
can
じで、
promote.
私の活動として、
So
鳥取県
just a
を
part
今
of
後もインド
my
の皆様に
activities, but
PR していきたい
it
なと
likes
いうふう
to
に思って
continue
お
to
ります。
promote
もしね、鳥取
Tottori
のこれ
for
も
people
そう、
in
あれ
India.
もそう、こういうのいいんじゃないか。
So if you have more ideas to promote about the Tottori, please let me know. So I'd like to use your ideas too. Thank you very much. This is the end of my presentation.
Smile for a very energetic presentation. Now I would like to invite the team Tottori Sake Brewers, represented by Ms. Shugo Otani, President of Otani Shuzo Corporation Limited, and Ms. Mika Eoka, the founder cum CEO, Mika Sake Global Inc., to the stage. 大谷様、エオカ様、よろしくお願いいたします。
大谷酒造代表取締役大谷修子と申します。このような機会をいただきありがとうございます。鳥取県は
Good to see you here. Tottori Prefecture is a rather small country in size, but boasting 18 sake breweries and has very, very actually distinctive, individual sake breweries being made to match the food there in Tottori there. Tottori is actually these sake breweries aiming to expand into Indian market back in 2021. They started really make activity there. And the 2021 there, there were 7 sake breweries that formed the Team Tottori to make an export effort to India. And in the same year, for the first time as the sake brewery team got the dealer accreditation there, we started to export sake to India now there. Currently, I'm the chairperson of Team Tottori, and as well as the owner of the Takata Shizo, Yamane Shizo. That is the center for activities that we promote sake product there. In 2024, that's when the GI has been registered in India, the kind of certification from India, so that we were able to promote sake export there. The cultural heritage of sake, that's hope that that's going to be familiarized to Indian people, so that we were able to promote further exchange between Japan and India. Now, let me talk about how we make or brew Tottori sake there. Around the Daisen, there are many, many good water. The salt water mostly there, and then there's very soft, nice soft touch, which is helped the brew slightly and slowly there to make the sake fermented very nicely. And now, and this Tottori brewery is made of the common rice and water only, based upon the pure kind of rice there. We started early there and treasure the traditional way of making sake there. And also it's very good actually for can and hot sake. That's very good actually to match the good food cuisine of Tottori there. And when it comes to Tottori sake brewery there, we use actually mostly Tottori sake. We just very particular how we will grow rice there. We just made contract with the local farmers there. There are many the sake brewery houses. Actually, they have the contract with the local farm there. And so Goriki is a very unique brand I was common there. That's very unique. Half of the breweries actually uses Goriki rice blend here. Now, let me talk about Otani Shizo Co. Limited. That is our company. Back in 1872, that's when we found them, lasting 150 years. Already there. The first owner, actually, they loved and impressed by the hawk, which is flying nicely, gallantly up in the sky. That's how it started to have the name there. And this sake is you never get bored of it. Actually, it's a very good match of the cuisine of Tottori there. So this sake has been very much favored and loved by the people, particularly in the area and surrounding areas, actually. We located in Kotobura town, that is the center of Tottori. And in front of us, there's the Daisen, the highest mountain in Chuuk area. And in the background, it's a sea there. We're very much actually nice and rich with the Tottori food, actually, and the products of Tottori, which is a good match with sake there. Tottori Prefecture has sake rice and also water coming from the Daisen. That makes a very nice and soft and smooth sake that goes nicely into your taste tongue there. And Daiginjo, that's a top class of sake, and down to the kind of standard products. Actually, we have a variety of products, altogether 41 products in total. Therefore, try and taste it, try to find your favorite there. You can do the sake tasting there. We've been making constant actually improvement on sake, which has been featured there, but we use a very unique way of making the brewery there. And also there are new way of the first type of method of making sake. That's the first time that we practice here in Japan. That is another way of making sake. But about 7 years ago, actually, we started to look at our organization and try to establish a new new organization there. We just work together nicely, working together and inspire each other so that we're able to granted gold prize won at the National New Sake Evaluation Conference in 2024. So we just continue with this challenging spirit to cultivate our sake so that the sake will be favored and then leaving a lasting impression on you. Actually, I'd like to deliver this sake to you, people in India as well. Thank you very much indeed for your
I'd
presentation.
like to request Ms. Eoka to come to the stage for her presentation.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Namaskar. My name is Mika Eoka, known as Sake Mom in India. I represent Team Tottori Sake Brewers as an official promoter in India. And I came back yesterday from Delhi. So now I've been traveling back India and Japan, and today it's my true honor to share our journey in India as both market leaders and cultural bridge between Japan and India. Oh, okay. So firstly, a key achievement, Tottori Prefecture is now leading Japan's sake exporter in India with 8 out of 18 breweries. And this is not the percentage, and also the absolute number of exporter breweries of Prefecture. For the past 4 years, we have been in the Benespo and Pro Wine, which is a world-class wine exhibition. And also, this achievement listing our strong long-term collaboration between Japan breweries and Indian partners. So now the strategic partnership. This one is the right-hand side. Right-hand side is India. Left-hand side is Japan side. And the center is, this one is education. Okay. So on the India side, Mumbai serves as a main hub. We are exporting 6 brewers to the Mumbai. And also Bangalore. Bangalore placed our products 5-star hotels and premium restaurants. On the Japan side, we are getting support, of course, Tottori Prefecture and National Tax Agent of Japan, and also embassy and brewers from Team Tottori work together on product development. And also we have focused on the education, also because sake is not great profile still in India. So now the market opportunities. So the top is Delhi, and the middle is Mumbai, and the lower is Bangalore. So now we are going to the firstly, Indian market is price sensitive. Now they are focused on the standard sake, and sometimes interest in premium sake, which is fruity and so chilled. Or the savory sake enjoyed warm, and it is growing. Now Mumbai, our sake is found is JW Marriott and St. Regis, and Bangalore, Ritz-Carlton and Lila Palace. In Delhi, more luxurious hotels and restaurants are adding our sake on the menu. Indeed, I'm coming back to Delhi on 16th. And JW Marriott and Le Méridien are waiting for a sake. Standard value, market value is, the sake is now India from 3,000 rupees, 4,500 rupees, 4,500 rupees, pretty expensive, right? Okay, now, finally, the Team Tottori represent our local brewers with the aim on fostering the sustainability, in Indian market. And also our goal is root locally loved sake into Indian food culture. We also aim to expand our model. We are building India to the other countries as well. Finally, do you know what the day today is? September 9th is 9/9. This is considered as auspicious day. And we brewery celebrating this day, typically, floating chrysanthemum in sake. We have the booth over there. So after this session, come to our booth and enjoy the charm of Tottori sake together. And we are celebrating, so he's not here, but His Excellency Sibicho's departure for India. And Kampai. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Elka. Next is a presentation by Mr. Yasuhiro Matsumoto, Director TSS Business, Taisei Kogyo. 松本様、よろしくお願いいたします。
皆さん、こんにちは。大成工業の松本と申します。本日は貴重なお時間をいただきまして、本当にありがとうございます。大成工業と TSS 汚水処理施設についてお話しさせていただこうと思います。
Management systems are my topics today. In 1961, Taisei Kogyo was founded with a capital of 20 million yen in Tottori. So we are installing and management of tanks, septic tanks, and also doing the constructions of piping for tap waters and also sewage. And in Tottori, we are number one for the number of installation of septic tanks and the number of constructions. In 1983, we developed our first or original TSS wastewater treatment system. This is a non-discharge facility that completely treats sewage from toilets and domestic wastewater within the premises without electricity. It can be used, and it's strong against a disaster after 1983. So from Hokkaido through Yoron Islands of Kyushu. So more than 600 installations have been made, especially for dam management for the water resource agency and Nexco, which operates highways, use our products. Those are the examples. So Saitama Dogun Park Yakult second team is playing there. So there are our systems and Shimane campsite and also the World Heritage in Yamaguchi, and also in the bottom line you see dam management offices and also shrines and temples. So they have our products as well at the right bottom. So Yari Sawa mountain lodges. So Kumatori Mountain is managed by Tokyo Water Management Agency, and there at their lodges, our TSS is being used, and more uniquely, our system is also used for wastewater treatment at factories that wish to avoid discharging effluent in consideration of nearby residents. In 2015, a year-long demonstration test was conducted by the Ministry of the Environment at Akigase Park in Saitama Prefecture. So as being proven technology, we got the logo mark with the serial number, which was given from the Ministry of Environment. So next, about the quality of water. So we use BOD, biochemical oxygen demand, to check the level of quality. So usually the raw water from flush toilet generally has a BOD of about 260 milligram per liter. After using our system, BOD was a 4.8 milligram per liter. And even after 17 years during peak usage in 2015, it was a 1.7 milligram per liter. For comparison, the discharge standard for combined septic tanks is a 20 milligram per liter. So our results are much better. And in 2013, as a part of a model project with the Ministry of Environment, we installed 2 systems in the Solomon Islands. One was installed at the St. Nicholas School, a combined junior and senior high school. There, we held workshops on sanitation education for students. As a result, the principal told us that the children started washing their hands after using toilets. And the other installation was at the public toilet. Actually, it is a paid facility managed by a local women's group. Even after accounting for labor and maintenance cost, it has been operating profitably. Shower booth and mobile phone charging stations were also added and turning into a small community hub centered around the toilet. It was even featured in the local newspaper, saying it is the cleanest public toilet in India. The one system was installed in Varanasi, and in 2000, another in Muzaffarnagar. So in Varanasi, it was installed at the public toilet near the famous Ganges River. In Muzaffarnagar, it was installed at the university dormitory. So at the right bottom corner, there is a photo. Students are helping out our installation. So there are 2 systems installed in India. In fiscal year 2024, with the support from the Tottori Prefecture Overseas Business Development Subsidy Program, we explore the potential of CSR-based deployment and conducted a site visit to public school as a candidate installation locations. And this year, in fiscal year 2025, we are utilizing the METI Global South Future-Oriented Co-Creation Project Subsidy to conduct surveys on specific projects as well as to investigate ways to locally procure as many materials as possible for installation necessary within a campaign of Make India. From next week, we will go there and continue our research. Last but not least, in fiscal year 2022, Taisei Kogyo was honored with the grand prize at the Tottori SDG Business Awards. So lastly, I'd like to thanks for participation. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask questions. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Matsumoto. Our next presenter is Mr. Takuto Kosugi, Director, Notice Lab Corporation Limited. 小杉様、よろしくお願いいたします。
皆様、こんにちは。
Hello, everyone. My name is Kosugi from Notice Love Director. Thank you very much for your participation today. Today, I'd like to talk about our company's businesses. So first about our company overview. We were located in Kawahara Tottori City, Tottori Prefecture. Tottori is rich in nature, as other people mentioned. Our company is also located in the nature-rich location. There are rivers and rice fields, vegetable fields. So there are a sea and a mountain surrounding our location. This is our corporate philosophy: return nature to the earth, bring love and health to the people. Soil, water are the important for people's life. In the past, there were pollutions in Japan, including yokkaichi and other diseases were the problems. So with nice water, soil, and nature, we can have good businesses. We like to value harmony with the nature. I like to touch upon a specific business of our company. So we have agriculture, livestock, and also for food is the source of our life. This is the primary industry for people. We like to have a good environment for such primary industry, and no ochisu coming from the words agriculture, livestock, and water or fishery. So in the soil, residual chemical and also pollution in water and for livestock, we need to maintain the health of livestock. That's the business we are currently engaged in. So we use minerals extracted from nature. So this is the device that we use. Very safe. And this very safe, and people can lick it with this. We are operating to reduce the level of a residual chemical. And the filtration is the core part of our business, meaning know-how is our core. Now, I'd like to talk about the relation between India and our company.
Thanks to the connection between the two countries, ITF 2025, which was held this year, this is held actually International Engineering Technical Fair. That's the industrial actually exhibit. That's where we put the booth there. That's how we got connected with India. And we got Ganges water on the spot. Actually, we just purified them to show, or to the demonstration to show that to quality of the water after being filtered to local people. And actually, I just got quite few information by listening to them, actually issues as affect them there. Based on that experience, we decided the following here. I mean, tap water in India that should be transformed into natural water. That's what we aspire to do. And the president director says, don't sell, go there to make water, not give the water to them. You have to share the idea, philosophy of water so that we're able to find ways to create water, which is nicely suit for the local people. That's what they say. And they continues actually purifying and filtering. There are 3 points here. One is easy to do. Second one, I mean, this must be simple. Shinko said that's our product. With that one, and then everybody can make the filtering of the water for good quality of water. I'd like to do demonstration in our actually the booth there later was. We just use the muddy water and make it nice and clear. You can just go ahead and drink it. The second point is that it must be cheap actually. Say 3 little there's only 1 milliliter of our product, only one drop. That is good enough to make it good, actually. Very, very cheap and no waste there. The third point is actually, this is not really special water. We just add value there, not make it expensive price actually. We just make it transform back into the water which you can get from the mountain areas. Everybody can drink it nice and safe. I think that's a very important point. Now, this is how we do about the Indian market. We do the market research there. At the same time, there are different waters, different qualities depending on the region. That is the area that we go into there. And build supply chain, that's the second point actually. Logistics companies to the makers, we try to find among them our partner to work together with them. The third one, importation research. I mean, this product is a very specific ash purifier. I think we need to help them to be able to export our products, services into India there. And these are the future goals. Step one, we just strike a partnership with the local people or companies. Step two, we just share or give our know-how to them. Kind of a hardware knowledge should be transferred to them so they'll be able to do the work there in India. Step three, and since those companies will be stepping there, therefore we'll be able to help them to create more employment there. At the same time, we'll be able to have a better quality that makes their quality of life better in India. We just continue to do that effort continuously. So by doing that, actually, put nature back to nature and give good health to people. That is our missions. That's going to be realized as well. With your help, we are very happy to continue our journey there. As I told you earlier on, actually, there will be a demonstration of our products and services there later on at the booth, actually. That concludes my presentation. Please come and visit us in the booth later on.
Thank you, Mr. Kosugi. Mr. Masashi Fuji, Representative Director cum CEO, R0 Inc. is our next presenter. 藤井様、よろしくお願いいたします。
Hello there, everyone. Namaste. Thank you for giving me this precious opportunity today. I'm CEO of R0 and also endoscopic specialist. We provide the next generation endoscopy simulators. From my experience, endoscopic training takes a lot of time and cost. Our goal is increasing number of endoscopists. Globally, cancer cases are increasing, leading to greater health and economic burdens. The WHO urges countries to make measures to provide equitable and sustainable healthcare services. The increase in colorectal cancer is particularly notable. Cancer should not be treated only after it becomes advanced. It is important to find and treat it early, so patients can return to normal life. In Japan, the 5-year survival rate of stomach cancer was about 42% in the 1960s. But today, it has improved to about 75%. Why? Because endoscopy was introduced in health checkups. This made it possible to detect and treat cancer at only an early stage and curable stage. Colorectal cancer, when detected and treated and at an early stage without noticeable symptoms, has a 5-year survival rate is over 90%. Furthermore, since most colorectal cancers are reported to originate from adenomas, Removing them through endoscopy at the adenoma stage can reduce the risk of developing colorectal cancer. As the disease progresses, treatment costs increase and QOL significantly deteriorate, making early detection and early treatment extremely effective. Endoscopy was born in Japan. Today, Japanese makers hold more than 90% of the world market. But even in Japan, there are not enough endoscopists. Japan has about 28 per 100,000 people, while in many countries the number of less than 1/10. Because it takes a long time and much experience to master endoscopy skills. To reduce preventable cancer deaths, increase the number of endoscopists is very important. The number of endoscopists also affect the 5-year survival rate of cancer. In Japan, gastric and colorectal cancers are often found early, and the 5-year survival rate is over 75%. In many other countries, the rate of less than half of that. We estimated medical costs based on Japan. If cancers were found at the same stage as in Japan, large cost saving could be achieved. As a result, early detection and early treatment can lead to major reductions in medical cost. So, to increase the number of endoscopists, we developed the Mikoto Simulator series, which helps doctors learn endoscopy skills efficiently and in a shorter time. Now we have 3 models. They can score the skills and allow self-learning. Simulator training is more effective than observation-based OJT. It can train many endoscopists at once, ready for real clinical practice. This is our idea of efficient endoscopist training. In this way, they can learn endoscopy step by step in a systematic way. In about 2 years since sales started, we showed this simulator in over 30 countries, including India, and got very good feedback from many doctors. Now, we have received over 500 units orders from all over the world. We are actively working with academic societies and government to build systems that increase the number of endoscopists. We are also active in India. In December 2024, we signed an MOU with the Indian Society of Endoscopy to train endoscopists using our simulators. Studies using the Mikoto simulators are now being done around the world. Here are 2 recent examples. The first, from Dr. Olbante's group in the UK, showed the Mikoto simulator can be used to check doctors' skills in an objective way. The second, from Japan and Taiwan, showed that the training with the Mikoto simulator is close to real clinical practices and it's effective. We believe endoscopy has great potential to save lives and advance humanity. By establishing the training processes with simulators, we aim to contribute to the world and to humanity through endoscopy. We kindly ask for the support to make the vision a reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Fuji. Next is a presentation by Mr. Hiroyuki Hatano, Representative Director and the President of TOA Software Corporation, and his India-based staff, Ms. Mega Rose Jayan and Ms. Neetu Sunil. Please welcome them to the stage.
皆さん、こんにちは。私は東和ソフトウェアの畑野と申します。今日は貴重な時間をいただきましてありがとうございます。
Very much for joining us. So today, I'd like to talk about recruitment of Indian personnel and achievement through our activities. So today, first I'd like to introduce my company and also the history of recruiting personnel of Indian people and also achievement education and summary. There are 4 items on the agenda. First, about our company. We are located at the Yonago city of Tottori, and in 1990, in April, our company was founded. We have about 30 employees among them. So 10 are foreign nationals. About 30% of our employees are foreign nationals. So what we do, software development, package, and appliance sales, building a system infrastructure and the maintenance services. We are IT package software service provider. So next, about the results of foreign nationals recruitment. In 2016, we hired 1 person from Nepal, and from there, India, Russia, Brazil. So we hired 12 people from overseas so far. So regarding Indian personnel, in 2018, so we hired as a part of the Lake Nakaumi, Lake Shinji, and Mount Daisen region, Indian human resources, and we started to use an internship, and so far we've hired 10 people from India. And this is a graph to show the results of our hiring. This is a change over the years. So regarding this project, Lake Nakagomi, Lake Shinji, and Mount Daisen region Indian human resources intake and the business alliance promotion project, we welcomed the 2 internship members in 2019, and we thought that we can increase the number of employees, but due to COVID, we started to see the challenge, and there were some people who couldn't come to Japan. So internship activities continues online, and some are still continuing to do so online. So first, in 2021, we hired Mega Rose Jayan. She's here with me today. So first, she couldn't come to Japan, so she started to work remotely. So that was 2021 December, and over 6 months or so. So she worked remotely, and the following year in May, she was able to enter Japan. So we were able to meet in person for the first time back then. So in the association of mayors, we heard that it was first in the 4 years. The newspaper talked about it, and Mega started to get a Japanese proficient test and certified, and at the same time need to enter the company in that same timeline, and she was certified for N3 this year. So next, I'd like to talk about the achievement and education of a foreign personnel. We are getting the support from JETRO for a one-stop support program. Seminars were held, so we took the opportunity to receive the seminars. So not for foreign nationals, but the Japanese employees, including us, took the course to change the mindset in preparation to welcome foreign nationals as our employees. It was effective, and for foreign nationals coming to Japan, for Japan starting to establish their life here. And first about the salary, they were briefed about the salary and also the cost for living. So that kind of information was given through the seminar with a sense of comfort. The information was provided through a JETRO. And our case was described in their letter, just like this. And after that, we continue to get support. In the final year of 2024, we created a report which was uploaded in the website of JETRO. So there is a question about the Japanese language education at our company. So first, we have a class to learn Japanese language. So from 4:30, so a couple of hours are used for Japanese language education. So I talked about Japanese proficient tests. So we are using such a textbooks to learn Japanese, and also we do free talk. It's not just one-way conversation talking about Japan, but both ways. So from India members, they taught us about their native language. So it's not one way, but interactive educational model to deepen understanding, to have a good relation. So I believe that is the achievement through the educational program. So I talked about the project, and so the project supported us to provide them online learning courses for Japanese, and even with that kind of support, the employees are increasing their ability of a Japanese language in order to have a visibility for their skills. Japanese proficiency tests are encouraged to be taken, and for the test fees we are subsidizing. So regarding how to train them, so every individual is different when it comes to their interest and background. So what they have learned so far and their interest. So based on them, we are training and educating them. First, about the bonding between us and their home country. So we are working on offshore development as well. And they have an expertise learned at their universities. So for a person who learned AI at the university in India, AI projects are offered to get participated. So one thing about the agricultural model using AI, that is a project recommended by a local support. And there is the new market development project provided by Tottori Prefecture. So we use the subsidy as well. And with the network of a foreign national, we concluded a contract with Indian consultants. And also there is a national expertise, a high school. And through that, we were able to create a mechanism for academia, industrial, and the government. This is an article talking about this effort. And one is an agricultural newspaper, and the other is Yomiuri Shimbun and the San-in Economical Economy Shimbun as well. And the next thing is about exhibitions we are exhibiting in India. So hosted by Jetoro, Bangalore office, and also hosted by IIT Hyderabad. So we participated in a seminar at the Japan Career Day in 2024. We visited there, and we were able to understand the actual situation in India. Entering into the Indian market, we were able to find the leads. This photo shows the presentation we conducted at the Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. These two people provided a lecture. About 70 students were interested in the seminar. This serves as a bridge creating a bonding between Japan and India. So I'd like to thank for efforts provided by Jetoro. Thank you very much. So when we visited there, our directors met the families of our Indian employees. So with a sense of safety, they can feel comfortable letting us to work with those Indian employees. So we met their family members, and in November last year, we exhibited at an exhibition at the Bangalore. Now I'd like to wrap up my presentation. So on a regular basis, Japanese language classes are provided. It is not only for the language education, but we like to have smooth communications and talking about how their lives are. So with that understanding, so we can have a deeper communication with foreign national employees. I believe that is one of the important points why foreign nationals are continuing to work with us, and for Indian members, based on their interest and what they have learned so far, we are suggesting their works. And with that, they can be motivated, and also the bonding with their home country. Well, with that the bonding in mind, they can build their career. So I think that is useful for them. And for offshore development at our company, so we can secure resources, and also we are taking on a new challenge for AI system development and going into our overseas market because of or through development and hiring of overseas nationals, we were able to do it. Well, now there are two ladies, so Mega and Netu. Please share some comments for everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm from Kerala province. My name is Mega Rose Janyan. Hello, everyone. My name is Nito Sunil. I am also Indian, and I'm also from Kerala. So I like to talk why I started to work in Japan. So in the third of my university days, so I passed the test for the project, and in order to go to Japan, spent about 1 year to learn the hiragana, katakana, and the simple kanji. But due to COVID, the program was canceled in the fourth year of my university. I passed the test again, but I couldn't go to Japan again. And I received an interview of a TOA software, and I passed it. And I was able to obtain an opportunity to be able to work in Japan. So after 3 years, and now into the fourth year, working at the company, I learned a lot of things, including Japanese language and other job-related matters. Thank you very much. I'd like to talk about my job at the TOA software and the life in Tottori. TOA is friendly to foreign nationals. 1 hour is spent for our Japanese learning, and we were able to develop the language. We are involved in AI project. There are some challenges, however, so we can feel our growth, and it's quite fun. And the Indian and the Nepal exhibitions were the opportunity to talk to many people from different companies. It was a great experience for us. And in Yonago City, we can enjoy beautiful nature, Mount Daisen, like a hot spring located nearby. Not only jobs, but our life is fun, enjoyable there. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your attention. That it concludes our presentation. Thank you very much again for this great opportunity to speak in front of you regarding hiring of Indian national. It is not only for business operations, but we are seeing better opportunities to go into overseas projects, and also we can build Japan and overseas through this project, these activities.
Diane and Ms. Neil. Next, I would like to request Mr. Daichi Tanaka, representative staff member of Ippo Lab LLC to come to the stage, please.
Namaste. Thank you so much for inviting me to the memorable event today. My name is Taichi Tanaka, the representative of Ippo Lab, founded in Tottori Prefecture. I'm talking about what my company has done since 2019 in India. And I'd appreciate if you could listen to my presentation. It will be about 5 minutes. And let me speak in Japanese from now on. 皆様本日はこのような
Thank you very much. I'm very honored to be here with my speech is given to you. My name is Tanaka. So for today, I talk about how the India company has been connected here. That's the topic of my presentation here. Okay, let me just talk about myself. My name is Taichi Tanaka. I was born in Tottori, Japan, 38 years old. After graduating high school, went to Osaka, and then I moved to Tokyo, spending about 8 years in Tokyo. 2018, I returned to Tokyo. I started my own business, actually. This Ippo Labo, that is where actually my expertise, that is about education here. This is my today's presentation topic, actually, how Tottori and India, especially Bihar state, that is where my activities took place here, are connected through my company's activity. I'd like to talk about my experience through actually the overseas study joined here. Let me just continue with my company, actually. Ippo Labo was established in 2018 in Tottori City. Our mission is to provide children with opportunities to gain confidence. In order to achieve that one, actually, we've been engaged in 3 activities, like development of original educational materials, management of sports classes, the third one, management of overseas study tours. So I'd like to talk about those 3 programs for today. Our social responsibility, that's a part of our revenues that will provide actually the study materials for the overseas kids in need, actually. This is into 6th year actually, since we started this journey here. Now we can start seeing India here in the picture here. The very first recipient of our learning materials were the students of Auditorium school in Bihar, India, a school supported by donations. We also started in 2019, which is provided to the writing materials given to you. Altogether, 600 people cumulatively actually appreciated our tool there, which are all locally purchased here. This is all started with the donations connectors, and now it went beyond that donations. Actually, we went into the business relationships. This is how I've been talking about in the study program. Since 2014, we have been collaborating with other schools to organize study programs for people from Tottori mainly. We have conducted 5 times, actually, more than 20 people, students from Tottori visited India so far. So in this program, which includes junior, senior students, as well as the working adults, as well as senior adults, as well as the youngest one is that is a 2nd grade in the junior high, 24 years. And the oldest person was 72 years old. Let me just show you a video clip actually lasting for 1 year. A summary of what we've done here.
रसता निहार तेरा किया आजा आजा घर मोरे परदेसिया तू आजा रसता निहार तेरा अखियां बदरिया सुना मोरा अंगना मिलने को तरसे पिया मोरा जियरा छाई बदरिया सुना मोरा अंगना मिलने को तरसे पिया मोरा जियरा पलछिन दिन लागे बरस समान पलछिन दिन लागे बरस समान जियरा न लागे तुझ बिन सब सोना आजा घर मोरे परदेसिया तू。
はい、ご覧いただきましてありがとうございました。動画にも出てきましたが、一派ラボのプログラムでは参加者には積極的に現地の子どもたちや地元住民の方と交流していただきます。例えば、学校での交流授業、スポーツや遊び、カレーを手で食べるといった文化体験などをしていただいております。最初は参加者の方々は緊張した様子が伺えますが、インドの子どもたちが一気にその心配不安を取り除いてくれます。このプログラムに参加していただくことで、まずは日本側の方々にはこのようなインパクトがあると考えています。まずは鳥取とは大きく異なる文化の中で様々なことを
Very different cultures, but they challenge many things so that they were able to gain self-confidence, particularly that can be seen widely among younger people here. By speaking with Indian people, you can improve your English skills here. And also, like a local area like Tottori, you can go there and you have the experience and worldwide global perspective there. This only lasts 1 week, actually, but it's one of the original experiences in their lifetime. And around the people who went to India has formed a kind of community. The conditions are, if you feel something about India, that's qualify you to be a member. We just do a lot of things as times like that. Through this program, what has been given to Indian people kind of meaningless, like through the cultural exchange with the Japanese people, the local children there, they can learn something new from the foreign countries. They can expand their perspectives, and hosting study to generate income for local companies, like revenues into hotels and drivers, and also they buy the actual street vendors. That's why that contributes to local communities and the economies there. But not very much, actually. They did contribute to the local community and economy there. And this is Bihar state. This is not high income area among Indian states, actually. There are only few people who can go abroad, including Japan. Therefore, by us going over there, that makes connections with local people with the foreign country there. So this, we have started to have business there or program there first. Actually, we just invite Indian people to Tokyo so that they were able to learn about the know-how in sport and the future. And they may be able to reestablish a sport business in Bihar in the future, because 2036, that is where Olympic Games will be held actually in India. So we will long-term perspective. I think it's very good actually to engage Indian people to come to learn more about sport here. And Japanese classes are about to start there. There are a lot of people who has a favorite actually the perspective to Japan. And they love Japan, and also Japan has a demand for having Indian people to come to here, so that we'll be able to engage in India, so that the people from India with talent people will be able to come to Japan to learn, understand, and work in Japan as well in the future. So we continue to connect Tottori and India, both culturally and through business there. 2019, that's the starting year that we'd like to continue with that great effort here. Goes beyond that year into the 10 years in future. That concludes my presentation. Thank you very much indeed for your attention.
Exchange in our program, we'd like to present with a presenter from India, Ms. Ann Gauk, Development Commissioner cum Additional Chief Secretary, Department of Water Resources, Government of Odisha. She will join us online to give a presentation. So are we ready? So please welcome Ms. Gauk.
Greetings from Orissa, India.
His Excellency, Honorable Governor of Tottori Prefecture, His Excellency, Chairman of Tottori Prefecture Assembly, my colleague, the Ambassador of India to Japan, Mr. Sibi George, distinguished participants of this India-Japan Partnership Tottori. I'm very happy to be here. I believe a few months back, there was a team who was here from Tottori, and I'm going to be presenting to you what Orissa is doing for water management and what are the opportunities for sharing technology. So we have a presentation and we will be sharing that with you. I'm sure you all are very curious to know where Orissa is. So Orissa is on the eastern coast of India. And if you can see, this is a big state, the size of Greece and the population of Spain. So it's got a population of 48 million. We have 11 big river basins. And if you see rainfall, then spatially and temporally, it is very skewed. So it is not uniform. In some areas, we get a lot of rainfall, some areas we don't. And likewise, in some months, we get a lot of rainfall. Next. So for greater water security, we have large number of irrigation projects. So we have some which we call major and medium size irrigation projects. These are projects which are irrigating more than 10,000 hectares, these are called major projects, huge projects. Then we have medium irrigation projects which are more than 2,000 hectares. And then we have minor irrigation projects which are smaller but are larger in number. For the upland areas, so at the bottom you can see the mega lift irrigation project. These are projects where we lift water and take it to some of the upland areas where normally by gravity flow we cannot take water. Then minor irrigation projects are smaller irrigation projects. Deep bore wells, that is the middle picture at the bottom. Those are where we take the groundwater, but to make it more sustainable, we are using solar energy for that. Likewise, we have community lift irrigation points where we take lift water from small ponds or small rivers or rivulets. And then we have check dams. Again, these are 17,000 in number. These are on smaller streams to basically arrest water and ensure greater percolation and hence greater water conservation. Next. In order, now this, as we all are facing climate change, we are taking certain measures to ensure climate resilience in our water infrastructure. And one of the methods that we are using is, we call it in-stream storage, where we are building low height barrages on our major rivers, basically so that water can stay there for a longer period of time. The advantage is that there is no displacement, no requirement of land acquisition, and hence it is done much faster. Next. And as a corollary to that, in the country, we had a campaign. This was called Jal Shakti Abhiyan, basically catch the rain where it falls, when it falls. And to do that, across departments, we have strategies. So in agricultural fields, we also have something called farm ponds. We have almost 1 lakh such ponds, 100,000 such ponds. And this is in the corner of the field where water collects. And so it leads to groundwater generation. Across the districts, we have centers for disseminating information on water conservation. The picture to the right is on a recharge structure by self-help groups. So we have women self-help groups who are assisting us in making these small water harvesting structures across the state. Then to the bottom left, we have water conservation under the bridges. We have made these structures so that to some extent we can store water. In forest areas, we have these staggered trenches, again to conserve water, and likewise graded earth bunds. The idea is that we are trying to use different strategies to conserve as much water as we can, given the scenario of climate change. Next, please. And in partnership with the Green Climate Fund, we are also building some 50,000 groundwater recharge shafts across small tanks, which we have, water tanks. And we are hoping that this will also lead to building up, recharging our groundwater, and also harvesting, rooftop rainwater harvesting, not just in government buildings, but also encouraging, incentivizing private buildings to also take it up. Next, please. The key thing these days, of course, is to leverage technology to the extent possible. So we have, in the country, we have a national water informatics center. And in the states, each of the states have their own state water informatics center. We also have a water ERP. So everything to do with water management, we have on one common portal, and all these services are plugged into that. Next, please. Besides that, we are also using SCADA, which is supervisory control and data acquisition. So for automatic gate operations or for real-time monitoring, and especially when we are using these underground pipelines. So where water has reached, where is the issue, all those things are available to us. We are going for major underground pipeline system, which is much faster and does not take up as much land. And we are trying to also install IoT-based sensor meters in all our industrial water and the monitoring thereof. And wherever possible, we are using solar panels to conserve energy. Next. Community plays a very, very important role in our water management. We call them Pani Panchayats, basically water users. So we have water user associations. And in the whole state, we have almost 38,000 such water user associations, and where women participation is also there. In fact, we have some water user associations which are exclusive women Pani Panchayats, as you can see in the picture. And what these water user associations do for us is that they decide if the water is less, then which side the water should go, how the tail end of the cut also should get the water. If there are disputes, they are the ones who resolve those disputes. And if there are any minor renovations that have to be made, we do it only through them, as you can see in the picture, where they are themselves ensuring canal maintenance. And we also keep giving them a lot of capacity building of all these farmers. Essentially, it comprises of the farmers who are the users of that particular canal, of that particular project, or of that particular lift irrigation project. Next, please. Apart from that, we are also using community in other aspects of water, which is for urban sanitation. So we have these women self-help groups who are doing the operation and maintenance of the fecal sludge management. They are also our quality monitors. So they are also going from house to house to explain to people. And the good thing is that with so many interventions now, the pollution in the major rivers, as per a study, has been drastically brought down. We also have a scheme for all our sanitation workers. We call it Garima, which means pride. We have pride in them, and we are trying to ensure that a lot of dignity is given to this. We are trying to use as many mechanized instruments as possible. And wherever we can, we are using treated wastewater and reusing it for landscaping or for industry, as the case may be. Next, please. Water use efficiency. This is another very important component of water management. And some of the canals, which for various reasons had really become very, very shabby, as you can see in the picture. This is a canal in a major city of the state called Cuttack. And so we got it lined And so now you can see how it looks. So this is a before and after picture. We are trying to improve water use efficiency by using pipelines so that there is no loss of water due to evaporation. We are trying to line some of our canals so that there is no water loss because of the percolation, system improvement, command area development, making these small field channels, as you can see in the middle picture, and also using, as I showed in my previous slide, trying to use the water user associations to ensure that there is rational distribution of water, and micro irrigation, which I will confess has still not picked up so much in our state, but we are going very aggressive now to ensure that as much as possible, we must encourage our farmers to use micro irrigation. Next. This is an award. So we received the National Water Award from Her Excellency, the President of India. And this is largely for completing large number of projects that were going on for many, many years, and also for using water efficiently. We also believe in collaborating with many technical institutions of the country. And so the Indian Institute of at Roorkee, they are helping us in planning process. Another institute which has they are working with us on a mathematical model study of some rivers. So we are using these institutions to help us in getting best technical inputs. We in the state and in the country actually, as perhaps many of you are aware, in 2047, India will turn 100. And so the roadmap is being made across the country for a vision for 2047, how we would like our country to look in 2047. And accordingly, same way we in the state have also developed our vision, not just for 2047, but in our state, which turns 100 in 2036, we have also made another milestone at 2036. And we are hoping that by then we would have achieved water security. We would have achieved 90% and more irrigation, and that we would be having near 100% flood and drought proofing or resilience, and that we would be increasing our cropping intensity. That is the one way we are hoping that we will be able to come out of poverty, and river restoration works will be going on. And these are the KPIs for that. So thank you very much, and it has been a great pleasure for me to present this before you.
Thank you, Ms. Gao. Now it is time for a little relaxation. Let's enjoy yoga. Please welcome Dr. Sanjay Kumar, yoga teacher at the Embassy of India.着席のまま行っていただけるチェアヨガを行いますので、皆様のお荷物を足元に下ろした状態でご参加ください。
Please keep your hands like this in Chin Mudra. Close your eyes, sit straight, peace in your mind, peace in your body. Pray to God, may we move in harmony, may we speak in unison, let our mind be uniform, and divinity manifest in all our endeavors. Sangachatvam Sambhadathvam Shamma Mananse Janeta Deva Bhagam Yatha Purve Shanjanana Upashyate Shanjanana Upashyate. Please rub your palms, put your shoulders on the body, feel the divine effect of this prayer. Open your eyes. Before going to start our yogic session, I would like to give you a very brief introduction about yoga. Yoga is the science of right living. Yoga teaches us how to lead a balanced life. It is the key to a balanced mind, healthy body, noble thoughts, and connects us to our inner self. It is not only the physical practice, but it works on all aspects of a person: physical, mental, emotional, psychic, vital, spiritual. Today we will do some yogic practices to remove the problem of neck pain, shoulder pain, cervical spondylosis, frozen shoulder, back pain. Actually, due to long sitting work and wrong posture, people may face these problems. So today we will do these practices for the cure and prevention of these problems. Everyone please sit straight. First of all, we will do the practices for our neck joint. We will do neck bending practice. With inhalation, everyone bend your head back like this. With exhalation, slowly come back. Those who have neck pain, please don't bend your head forward. With exhalation, bend your head forward. With inhalation, come back. Now bend your head left with exhalation. With inhalation, come back. Now bend your head right with exhalation. With inhalation, come back. It is one round of neck bending practice. In this way, we should do at least 5 rounds every day. Next is neck rotation. If anyone has the problem of neck pain, please don't bend your head forward. You have to rotate in half circle like this. Bend our head left and rotate like this, left to right, then right to left. But those who have no problem, they can rotate in full circle. Bend your head forward. With inhalation, slowly bring back. With exhalation, bring forward. Now do anti-clock. With inhalation, bring back. With exhalation, bring forward. Please release. Now we will do the practices for our shoulder joint. Everyone, please keep your fingers on the shoulders. Please sit straight. We'll do shoulder rotation. With exhalation, bring your hands forward, touch your elbows, and with inhalation, stretch back. Now we will do reverse. With inhalation, bring back. With exhalation, bring forward. Release. Next is shoulder stretching. Hold at your wrist, bring back your head, and stretch your hands left with inhalation. Hold with both hands. Keep your breath normal in holding position. With exhalation, come back. Now stretch right. With inhalation, keep your body straight, sit straight place. Try to follow me. With exhalation, slowly come back. Now release. Now we will do the practices for our back, for our spine and vertebral column. Everyone please come little forward on the chair. Yeah, feet little apart. Keep your hands in the middle of the legs. Yeah, everyone please see the practice first. It is Hastottanasana and Padhastasana. Raised hand pose and hands to foot pose. It is very good practice for our spine and vertebral column. With inhalation, see the practice first. We bend back at our waist. And with exhalation, we bend forward. But those who have back pain, please don't bend forward. Once more, with inhalation, slowly bend back at your waist. With exhalation, slowly bend forward. With inhalation, slowly come back. Release your hands with exhalation. Now we will do laughter yoga. Happiness is very important for our good health. When we laugh, it removes all our mental problems, stress, anxiety, depression, tension, headache, migraine, insomnia. Removes the problem of hypertension, cardiac problems. And when we laugh, endorphins hormone is secreted in our brain that represents our overall well-being. So everyone please do like me and laugh like me. Everyone try to laugh really and loudly. Okay? Everyone please be ready. Sit straight. Keep your palms like this. We will do angel laughter yoga. Ho ho! Ho ho! Ha ha! 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 Now please close your eyes, both arms in Chin Mudra. Chant one time Om with me. Mentally visualize the rising sun, deep inhale. Shanta mantra, peace mantra. Pray to God, may all become happy, may all become healthy, may we see what is auspicious and no one suffer in any way. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Shantu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kasit Dukh Bhag Bhave. Om Shanti 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 Svarishta Susantir Bhavatu. Please raise your palms, put on the shoulders and whole body. Feel the divine effect of yogic practices. Open your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kumar. Hope you enjoy the yoga. Next, we will have Professor S. Balaram from Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Medical Science and Technology and CEO TI Med to deliver a presentation from India. Professor, the floor is yours.
Am I audible? Okay, thank you. Greetings from the city of Thiruvananthapuram, which is the capital of Kerala state in India. Kerala is a very beautiful state, the southernmost part of India, and Kerala literally means land of coconut trees. And it is endowed with beautiful nature. We have beaches, backwaters, mountains, everything. A very good weather throughout the year. We have good food and a very hospitable culture and people. Kerala, even though it's a very small state, has 3 international airports, and we really welcome tourists from all over the world, and we are proud to call ourselves God's own country. And I hope you would get time sometime to look at our website and visit us and give us an opportunity to host you. Now, I am Balaram Shankaran. I am a scientist at the Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Medical Sciences and Technology, which is a Government of India institute under the Department of Science and Technology. And I had the opportunity to be a Monbusho scholar in Japan in 2003. And these are my pictures from those years. I have really a lot of pleasant memories and good friends from Japan. And today I head an organization called TimeMed, which is actually an incubator to support and promote innovation, entrepreneurship, and startups. As we all know, innovation, entrepreneurship, and a startup is a very difficult journey. And it is our endeavor to give the entrepreneurs a good platform to help them in the startup journey. And thanks to the efforts of the government of India in the recent years, India is today home to a large number of startups. It is the 3rd largest startup ecosystem in the world. More than 150,000 startup companies registered in the country, and they are really driving innovation in fintech, education, health tech, e-commerce, and recently even in space and defense technologies. And we are very so proud that over 100 unicorns have come up within a short period in our country. Now, TimeMed is a technology business incubator which is focused exclusively on supporting innovators and entrepreneurs developing innovative medical equipments or medical devices. As we know, in a modern healthcare setting, our hospitals use a large number of medical equipments, ranging from very simple products to very complex products. And there is a big medical device market in the country, and we want to develop indigenous medical devices so that the cost of treatment is affordable. And to promote new entrepreneurs and startups coming up with innovative technologies that can bring down the cost of healthcare, the government of India, through the Department of Science and Technology, has set up this incubator called TimeMed. And in the incubator, we play the role of a friend, guide, and philosopher for any new entrepreneur or an innovator or a startup company. Somebody who comes with just a seed of an idea. We nurture them with all the growth nutrients required. Stage by stage, we help them to take forward that idea from the seed stage to a fully fruit-bearing tree. Most of the challenges faced by a young entrepreneur would be that he will not have funds to invest in a modern facility. So we provide them with physical infrastructure, modern laboratories, equipments, etc. on a shared basis. We also look into the needs of that entrepreneur, help them make a proper business plan, and try to arrange the initial seed funds required, either through ourselves or through a network of angel investors. One of the most important challenges for an entrepreneur is to validate their products, especially in a medical device. It has to be clinically proven and validated. So we provide them the necessary support to validate their idea, make prototypes, try it out in a user environment. IP, intellectual property, is actually the strength of a startup. So we help them protect their new ideas and innovations through a very good, strong intellectual property coverage. And of course, once they start going to the market, they need the branding, networking, and all that go-to-market strategy. So we provide as an incubator all these essential steps that helps them grow stage by stage and mature into good companies. So these are some photographs of the actual physical infrastructure that we have set up. We have shared office spaces, laboratories, equipments. And we also have invested in a pilot manufacturing facility and clean rooms, which is very essential for manufacturing a medical device. These are some of the startups which are actually working in our facility and developing medical products. And we have supported several startups, but for want of time, I'm just mentioning 3 startups which have launched products in the market and are really successful. The proof of success of any startup is to get the regulatory approvals and actually get the patients and doctors to use these products. So we have several startups who have reached that stage. This is Eve Labs, a group of young engineers who came up with very simple solutions to hospital requirements. They make, they use technology like Wi-Fi to connect the hospital wards, connect the bystander with the nurses, and also small pain points like the infusion monitoring in the patients. They are coming up with intelligent devices. Wafer Chips is another startup which is supported by us, which has developed a very advanced, very miniature cardiac monitoring device. As you can see, this is completely wireless, very small, and very intelligent, and it can continuously monitor the electrical signals of your heart and upload it to the cloud, where an AI algorithm will detect any abnormalities and send it to your mobile app. And of course, to the clinician. Suscan is another startup which is using the power of artificial intelligence for early detection of oral cancer. And it's a very non-invasive procedure. It's a handheld portable device. And I'm very happy that this company has collaborated with Panasonic of Japan. So we are TimeT, a group of enthusiastic young innovators. We have engineers, we have scientists, we have clinicians in our network, and we believe that we are in the journey of giving life to innovation and bringing innovation to life. So, thank you. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Ms. Sujata, Vice President Invest India, who looks over textile, leather, footwear, renewable energy industries, to give a presentation.
Good afternoon, Your Excellencies, colleagues and participants. Am I audible? Thank you so much. And thank you very much for this great opportunity to present the investment opportunities between India and Japan. I'm Sujata. I represent Invest India, the National Investment Promotion Agency of the Government of India. And it's a pleasure to be here today. Just before we talk about the opportunities of investments between India and Japan, I just want to present few key important numbers to mention that why India is a market that is relevant for today's both geopolitical and also economic times. One is India is one of the largest growing economy in the world. Our GDP last year was 8.2%. That was our real GDP growth. And that is mainly due to the strong investment scenario, public infrastructure spending, and also rural demand in India. Second is we have the largest young workforce. We are the second largest working group in the world. We have about 590 plus million of workforce with a median age of 28. We also keep adding 1 million young workforce into our labor pool every year. That means India is the global talent hub, mainly for sectors such as technology, green energy, and healthcare. As India is growing in GDP and the workforce coming into the mainstream, we also see our GDP per capita income raising. Currently, we are at around $2,400 per capita. Our aim and our aspiration to become a developed Indian economy by 2047, which is our Viksit Bharat program under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Modi ji. Our per capita income is expected to become $26,000 by 2047. That means imagine the domestic market with a large population and also very good per capita income. So that's the huge market opportunity India offers. We are the third largest economy and to be expected by 27-28. Currently, our GDP is around 4 trillion. We are growing, as you see, at around 8% average. And by 2047, we are expected to reach 30 trillion in GDP. We are also the third largest startup ecosystem. My speaker before, Mr. Balram, was mentioning about the vibrant startup ecosystem we have. So the program started in 2016. In less than 10 years, we are the third largest ecosystem, and we have almost 100 plus unicorns coming out of India. The next big opportunity is our net zero commitment. We are expected to become net zero by 2070. By 2030, we have considerable renewable energy commitment, which is 500 gigawatts by 2030. We are leading in solar adaptation. We already have an installed capacity of around 120 gigawatts in solar. Currently, India has 237 gigawatts in installed capacity. By 2030, we have to reach 500 gigawatts. That's again almost 100% increase, and it is a huge investment opportunity in the renewable energy sector. So overall, what I would like to summarize is that India is a very vibrant economy. It has a young workforce and a huge population which is growing, aspiring, and that means it is a great domestic market to be in and to be invested. Japan and India, we share close relationship and diplomatic ties, as you see, way back from 1952. We are also the most preferred promising country for the last 15 years, rated by the Japan Bank of International Cooperation. Japan is the 5th largest FDI investor into our country. India and Japan has the most comprehensive economic partnership, which is the CEPA, which was signed in 2011, where both the countries enable tariff-free trade, import and export between both the countries. And why is India competitive? Just want to present some key numbers. As you see, compared to the other economies, India is growing. Our labor force, as you saw, that it is very vibrant. Kind of other key parameters for any businesses or for any manufacturing you need to start in a country. So there are some parameters which we are showcasing here, which is the availability of water, availability of power and other utilities. And in terms of global innovation index, we are growing, we are improving. We just saw in our startup ecosystem, similarly, India is contributing a lot to global innovation. Our investments through national logistics policy, through digitalization of multiple portals, including customs and other logistical portals, our logistics and supply chain ecosystem is improving tremendously, which is also contributing to our aspiration to become an economic powerhouse. So these are some of the key parameters, and when you look across sectors, we are just showing you some of the sectors which has the potential to grow. Say 8 to 10%, you have healthcare, consumer goods, and you have real estate. Similarly, in terms of accelerated growth, if you see financial services, education, again, large population, education is something which is very critical, and logistics, because we are investing a lot in our logistics ecosystem. And also, like as I was mentioning, renewable energy is very close to India's commitment to net zero. So there is a tremendous growth opportunity in renewable energy, private equity, and also technology. Japan and India, the partnership is very strong and it goes to almost a decade back. What we are also looking at is the total India's export to Japan currently. We do have this comprehensive economic partnership agreement, but what we see is around 6.25 billion is what India is exporting to Japan. But our overall, export, India's export is to the tune of 825 billion. So what we are exporting to Japan is not even 1%. Similarly, Japan's total import is almost to the tune of 743 billion during the same time. Again, we are not even 1%. So what this indicates is that there is a huge opportunity for both the countries to come together, work on already the comprehensive economic partnership we have, build on it, identify key sectors which are of mutual interest to both the partners, and then develop and invest and work together so that this number goes up tremendously. These are some of the key sectors which we have showcased, the top sectors, which is engineering goods, chemicals, electronics, marine products, pharmaceuticals, textiles, across commodities, but these are the top segments where India is exporting to Japan. But as I was mentioning, that we are not even 1% of each other's exports. So there is a huge opportunity which we should be able to tap. Japan, as I was mentioning, has been a long-standing partner with India. Currently, we have 11 dedicated Japan industrial townships, which is spread across India. So just mention some of the locations there. As you can see, it is across the country. And we have currently around 9,800 Japanese nationals living in India, and almost 40,000 plus Indians who are living in Japan and working and contributing to the economy. We have around 1,400 Japanese companies who have established in India, and as per a recent survey by JETRO, amongst these companies, almost 80% and above are looking for expanding their investments in India. So India has proven to be a great market for companies, for Japanese companies, which have established themselves in India. And our request is for more companies to come to India and look at the opportunities here. And we'll be happy to support it. Some of the success stories, as many of you will know, Maruti Suzuki is a well-known success story of India. Similarly, we have other great brands of Japan coming and investing in India, including Uniqlo. And we hope to see you all soon here. Some sectors just wanted to highlight, because what we were looking at your prefecture and what India can offer. So we were looking at some opportunities. One of them is food, agri and food processing. As I was mentioning that India is a growing country. We are almost adding a population of Australia. That's the analogy. So we are adding huge population to the country, and that means tremendous domestic consumption opportunity. Food is very critical. And if you see, currently it is around 327 billion, and it is expected to almost double by 2032, which is like 7 years down the line. So there is a tremendous opportunity there across the value chain. It could be fruits, vegetables, dairy, even alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. If you see recently, there is a lot of Indian alcoholic beverages who are winning awards across the world. So there is a huge potential, and as the income is increasing, there is a disposable income opportunity, and the consumption is also growing. Similarly, in textiles and apparels, India offers a huge domestic market. Similarly, we export a lot, almost around 37 billion in exports. But what we export to Japan is not even 1%. Though we have this partnership, zero tariff between India and Japan, that is again another area which I would urge the participants to think through and see how we can leverage. What we are exporting to Japan is around $380 million against what Japan is importing, which is around 3 billion. So that is 30 billion. So that is something that we can think through and see how we can leverage this opportunity. Similarly, in automobiles, Suzuki has started exporting cars which are made in India for the Japanese consumer, which is like Jimny and Fronx. So this is again a great opportunity, not only for OEMs, but also the component manufacturers to come and create the ecosystem. Electric vehicles is another fast growing area in India. So that's again, it promises almost 49% CAGR growth, which not many countries can boast of. Electronics again is a huge market, and there is a tremendous support from the government, especially for the semiconductor industry. There is a budget outlay of almost 9.1 billion US dollar. So that's again another area we see a lot of collaboration, partnership, and complementary strength between India and Japan. We would urge all technology providers to look at India as one is to manufacture from India, another is to have a technology partnership and R&D collaboration from India. This is a slide which I wanted to show. India is a country with a huge population, but what we really want to showcase here is in each of the segment, if you see, if it is less than $3,300 range, you will see a considerable population which is consuming that product in India. So each of the segment, though in terms of percentage might be differing, but for every part of the value chain, India offers a considerable number, absolute number of consumers. So you can be a product or you can be a service provider supplying to a particular category. It could be a luxury category, it could be a value, or it could be a mass category. What India offers is a tremendous opportunity and a huge potential to come and explore. Similarly, in India's food processing, if you see, there is a huge opportunity again here for Japan and India to partner, especially in advanced processing technologies, where we can set up hygienic and efficient units for frozen, dried, and ready-to-eat products. Similarly, for cold chain logistics, there is a tremendous opportunity again here in terms of investing in cold storages, pack houses, and then transports to reduce wastage. Branding and product innovation is another key sector where we see a lot of collaboration opportunity between Japanese businesses and Indian businesses, where we can position Indian processed fruits and vegetables as premium offerings in global markets, not only in Japan, but all of Southeast Asia and other European markets. So this is another area where we see a huge opportunity. As I was mentioning, Invest India is the National Investment Promotion and Facilitation Agency. We are under the aegis of Ministry of Commerce, and our main mandate is to facilitate foreign direct investments into the country. We work with the government on one end, we work with the industry on the other end, and we work across all the central ministries, and also we work across all the state governments. So we are that bridge between investors and the government, and we make your investment journey in India more accessible, easy, and in terms of facilitation, we not only enable investment, but we also advise you in terms of market research and in terms of what is the best return on investment which your investment can have, in terms of identifying the right opportunity, identifying the right ecosystem, the right state, and in terms of incentives, subsidies, and other support system. So our main mandate is to create this win-win opportunity, both between business, not only for the domestic market, but also in terms of exporting from India. So it's only not for make in India for India, but also make in India for the world, not only for the Japanese market, but beyond the Japanese market also. And then we also, our aim is to ensure that we also become the marketplace for R&D collaboration. We have young, vibrant workforce, which is like highly skilled. So this is again, India can be a great marketplace for R&D collaboration. At Invest India, we have an exclusive Japan Plus desk, which facilitate businesses from Japan to come here, explore, identify opportunities, and work with us. And this is in partnership with the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, Japan, and also JETRO, the Japan External Trade Organization. So we are very happy to have you all here, meet you here, and we hope that your interest in investing in India is amplified. Any point of time, any support you require, you can reach out to us. This is our email ID. We work with our embassy closely. So any point of time you require any support in terms of any investment opportunity across any sector, we'll be very happy to support you, handhold you, and be your partner in India and help you navigate Indian investment ecosystem. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sojado. それでは皆様、本日最後のプログラムとなります。日本人カタックダンサーと雅カタックダンスアカデミーの皆様による古典舞踊の公演を行います。Next is the last item of the day. Ms. Masako Sato, a renowned Japanese katak dancer and her troupe, Miyagi Katak Dance Academy, will showcase the traditional Indian dance katak. カタックは西インドで発展しましたインドの古典舞踊、八大古典舞踊の一つです。Katak is a dance form developed in the Western India. 特徴的な回旋の動きで有名でございまして、ダンサーが回旋の動きをピタッと止める瞬間がございます。その際にぜひ大きな拍手を送っていただければと思います。The katak is known for unique spinning motion. Please give great applause when dancers make complete stop after the spinning. Please welcome Mr. Sato and her troupe.
Kudan-minami Chal-matawari
ढाई शाम रोक लई ढाई शाम रोक लई और चक मुख चूम लई सर से मोरी चुनरी गई सर से मोरी चुनरी गई सरक छेड़ मोरी गरवाला छेड़ मोरी गरवाला गाई छेड़ मोरी नंद को लाल सोठीट बरबस मोरी लाजनी बरबस मोरी लाजनी बिंदा शाम मानत नाही कासे कहूँ मैं अपने जिया की सुनत नाही माई छेड़ मोही दधकी भरी मटकी लई जात रही डगर बीच आहट सुन जियरा गयो धड़क आहे छेड़ मोहे कर पकड़त चूड़िया सब करके पकड़त चूड़िया सब करके जिंदा शाम मनगनानी कासे कहूँ मैं अपने जिया की सुनत नाही माई छेड़ मोही
Thank you, Ms. Sato and Team Miyabi. With this, we conclude today's program, and move on to the network section outside. Exhibitors from Tottori Prefecture set up booths displaying attractive features of the prefecture. We also have Indian snacks ready. Please enjoy the fusion of Indian and Tottorian cultures and interact with each other, sharing ideas which will bring the bilateral cooperation forward. If you have the simultaneous interpretation receiver, please return them on your way out. Thank you for your kind cooperation. これをもちまして本日のインド日本パートナーシップ鳥取県デーを終了します。ご退出の際はご利用になりました同時通訳用レシーバーをご返却くださいますようお願い申し上げます。本日は誠にありがとうございました。